some of the problems emanated from the fact that when our Senate came into being in this 11th Parliament, majority of the so-called experienced members were only experienced in the work that is done in the National Assembly. They had never been to any Senate because there had never been a Senate since the promulgation of the Constitution.
Right.
And therefore, some of those hangovers about some of the intrigues they used to do, some of them would do a few jigs in the National Assembly, as happens, you know, in most houses, in most parliaments.
Miss being MPs.
So yeah, exactly, and therefore they would feel that no, we need to have a committee similar to this one in the Senate, and we see it. But I think
sounds like you're saying you think it's a bit of a retiree's home.
Well, I'm not too sure, but
oh wow!
But I'm not too sure. But let me say this: somebody should go to the debates that happened in January 2010 in Naivasha and see what kind of Senate was intended for Kenyans until the committee of experts changed. If you go to those records, you will see. And I don't want to give names of some people because some of them are sitting in those houses. You will be shocked at what they themselves proposed for that house.
What, more power, less power? What
no, they even proposed that they should not sit for more than 30 days in a year.
You're saying the Senate is unnecessary? Is that where you're going?
That is not what they were saying even then.
You're saying it's not very necessary.
They were saying the Senate should be like, you know, it was being modeled on the lines of the NCOP of South Africa. We wanted something like what you would call a unifying house with the representation from every county, not necessarily coming to do politics or serious legislative work. At some point, there was a proposal to have to call it a council of tribal chiefs, you know.
Wow. So
that you have a house of tribes, you know, tribesmen and women, so that you bring all communities together. That
sounds to me like you're saying they should relax. They're not that serious.
But it was changed.
Even been tribal chiefs.
It was changed.
That's what I'm hearing.
But it was changed and given some legislative powers. If you look at that Article 96, you will see.
All right.
They were given some legislative powers because they are defined as part of Parliament.
Wow. With this.